This is my Oscar Postmortem. This is Movie Geek Griff. Yes, I know it was 4 days ago. I'm still gonna talk my shit. Um, Best Picture and Best Director. Whew. Of course, I'm Team Sinners. Of course. Um, it took me a while to break down and see one battle after another, but I did see it, and it was a good movie. It was better than I thought it was. However, comma, and I think I went on at length about this on another video. It's it was topical of the moment. The whole revolution, immigration thing that was ICE, everything that's going on in the topical times right now. Um, Very prescient movie. But Best Picture, when I think of Best Picture, the scope of how this movie looks has to be outstanding, quote unquote, cinematic. Like, I want the movie to look grand in scale as far as music, cinematography, and just overall. Like this is someone's magnum opus. This is someone putting this out there, and it's like it's their baby, and it looks beautiful on screen. You can tell not a dollar was wasted. It's up there on the screen. I go back to like Saving Private Ryan, which somehow lost to Shakespeare in Love in 1998. Was it 98? 99. Because Private Ryan came out in 98. Somehow, one of the most egregious Best Picture snubs of all time was Saving Private Ryan losing to Shakespeare in Love. But anyway, like Saving Private Ryan, best nominated for Best Picture. The scope of like Forrest Gump, Braveheart, The English Patient. These movies are grand in scale, epic, and you can see it on the screen. I don't get that from one battle after another. I get good performances in it, yes. In contention for Best Picture amongst the nominees, yeah. But to win Best Picture, no. And I hate that the Academy does this 10 picture thing. It used to be 5, then it went to 10. It should go back to 5. There's no reason you should have 10 Best Pictures. 10? If you're going to celebrate the creme de la creme, the top of the class, it shouldn't be 10. It should be 5. Because you have 5 Best Actors, you have 5 Best Actresses, Supporting Actor, Supporting. So why do I have 10 nominees for Best Picture if you're only giving me 5 nominations for the actors in the movie? That doesn't make sense. I hate this 10 picture thing. It's stupid. Um, but yeah, so I'm Team Sinners. The music, the score, the grandiosity of Sinners is on the screen in full display. One battle after another. Good movie, but the performances outshine the movie as a whole. In Sinners, the movie as a whole and the performances were awesome throughout. And you could even take out the horror element of the vampires in Sinners, and it would still make a great movie. But like, I was like, and speaking about a director's magnum opus, to me, one battle after another is not Paul Thomas Anderson's grand grand opus, magnum opus. That was There Will Be Blood back in 2007. I had to go. And he's been nominated 14 times number one. I had to go back. I was like, who the fuck beat There Will Be Blood in 2007? A little movie called No Country for Old Men. Now, directed by the Coen Brothers. Now, and they won Best Picture, Best Director. Now, and I am very much Team Coen Brothers. I love the Coen Brothers. Um, Up until that time, PTA was known for Boogie Nights, which was a great movie. Um, Although No Country for Old Men was a good movie in Best Picture contention, it was no way better than There Will Be Blood. That was a magnum opus. Soundtrack, score, cinematography, movie, the message within. That was PTA's magnum opus. That was PTA's baby, his darling. That was his best picture shit right there. Movie was good, performances was good. The whole thing, the whole shebang. He should have got director and picture for There Will Be Blood. No Country for Old Men was good, but it was more like performance based. Kind of like, it was performance based. The movie as a whole was good, but the performances were great. The performances outshone the movie of No Country for Old Men. I don't think it should have beat There Will Be Blood that year, but I'm not on the Academy. I'm not an Academy member. But yeah. Um, I think Sinners should have won Best Picture and Best Director for Coogler. Because they rarely split those up. It's rare, and if it does happen, it's a head scratcher that the person gets best director, but he doesn't get best picture, or best picture, but doesn't get best director. They usually, whoever wins best picture, the director is going to get. Whoever gets the director, he's going to win the best picture. They rarely split them up. I think it's happened before, but people were scratching their heads like, what? So yeah. Michael B. Jordan, best actor, coming out of nowhere. Um, odds on favorite was he wasn't, he was like the third tier. It was a two-horse race for a long time, but everyone was saying, not me, but everyone was saying Chalamet or DiCaprio, and I'm like, DiCaprio's performance in One Battle After Another was laughable. He was doing, to me, a pale imitation of not Jeff Daniels. Jeff Bridges is the dude from The Big Lebowski, so I didn't like his character in One Battle After Another. Um, it was it seemed fake, silly. Timothy Chalamet, as I said earlier, his performance in Marty Supreme was good, but he was an asshole. The movie itself, yeah, but and this could have played into it. People try to play it now. It's like, oh, they didn't have nothing to do with it. He had the wind at his back, and then he said that shit about the ballet and the opera, and everyone just kind of, the tide just kind of turned against him. I don't know if the voting was done before that or what, but um, MBJ took it because he's won the SAG Awards, which they don't call the Actor Awards, which is stupid. SAG Awards sounds so much cooler. But once he won that SAG Award, I was like, he just leapfrogged DiCaprio and Chalamet, and he won the Oscar. So good for him. Good for MBJ. Best actress. I just finished Hamlet. Jessie Buckley was not that good. She wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm not on the Jessie Buckley train. I just finished the movie and I'm like, I expected more soul crushing emotion from her, and I didn't get it. The kid in Paul Mescal, he's wooden, he's bland. Even in Gladiator 2 last year or the year before last, Paul Mescal didn't. He's a very bland actor, very static. But the kid who played Hamlet, for a little kid, he gave a lot of empathy and emotion and pathos. The little kid outacted Jessie Buckley and Paul Mescal. That kid was awesome. He should have been nominated. The little kid who played Hamlet was robbed. He was snubbed. That little kid was badass. Jessie Buckley was not it. I've seen better pangs of grief in like Susan Sarandon or Julia Roberts in Stepmom from 1998. No. Jessie Buckley, no. I can't remember who the other girls were, but no, I was not impressed. That wasn't enough grief and just no. Supporting actress Amy Madigan, she deserved it. She stole the show in Weapons. Supporting actor, It's another one. It's another one where I look at the past of the Academy to say, hey, that's not really fair. Sean Penn didn't show up at all because he doesn't really like the Academy. The Academy doesn't like him. So why he won it, I don't know. Well, I do know. Delroy Lindo's performance was good, and he's been acting a long time. Sean Penn already has two statues. Delroy has none. Sean Penn's performance was better than Delroy's in One Battle After Another. Sean Penn in One Battle After Another's performance was, as the Colonel, Lockjaw, whatever, was better than Delroy Lindo's Delta Slim. It was. However, once upon a time, in 1994, well, the 1995 Oscars, because they gave. Now, Samuel L. Jackson as Julius in Pulp Fiction had the better performance, but they gave it to the actor who had been acting forever and never gotten anything as like a sentimentality vote and win, to Martin Landau for Ed Wood. There was no fucking way on earth that Martin Landau's performance in Ed Wood was better than Samuel L. Jackson's Julius in Pulp Fiction. But they gave it to him anyway, because he'd been acting for a long time, and hey, let's just throw him in a statue. So they've done it before. Got to bring up the race card. Sorry, they did it for Martin Landau on Samuel Jackson's defining career, a performance of his whole career. Nobody beat Samuel Jackson that year, 1994, for Best Supporting Actor. Nobody. His performance, top notch, creme de la creme, peak, as the young kids say. But this year, same situation. Races are flipped. Delroy Lindo's been acting forever. And it's even worse because the better actor back then, well, neither one of, well, I don't think, well, Martin Landau doesn't have any statues, and neither, up until then, and neither, I think Samuel Jackson has earned a lifetime one, but, you know. I am Sam. Sean Penn already has two for Milk and something else. I forgot what it is. Mystic River, I think. So when flipped, the actor who's been acting a long time didn't get the Oscar, but Sean Penn did. Better performance, yes, I'll give you that. But Samuel Jackson gave a better performance in 1994, and he didn't get hit. He didn't get it. He gave it to the actor who'd been acting a long time and never got his. That would be Delroy Lindo in this case, and the Academy didn't do that. So I'm like, one of these things is not like the other, but whatever. Yeah. So those are that's the big categories. That's my postmortem because I'm at 13 minutes here. But yeah, overall though, I liked it. I don't like Conan O'Brien as the host. I miss David Letterman. But yeah, overall I liked it. Academy Awards. I'm always gonna watch them, no matter what, because I want to be an actor myself. All right, a movie geek Griffin. I'm checking out. Thanks for listening to me rant for 13 minutes and 37, 38, 39, 40 seconds.